What is up,
What's
everybody? Uncle Dad here, hanging out with Just Mike and another handsome stud, probably the most super of all studs I've ever met in my life. Can we please give it up? Yeah, to one of my favorite people in film, Brandon. Now, I've always wanted to say your last name, so I hope I'm not saying it wrong, but it's always Brandon Routh, right?
Yeah, you got it. Ralph like South.
Okay. Oh,
Thank you.
Routh like South.
Yeah.
Brandon, I just have to quickly say one of my favorite movies of you, period, is Crooked Arrows.
Oh yeah, thank you. Oh, fantastic.
Just can't tell you enough how much I love that movie. It's my go-to feel-good movie of all time. And my
Oh
second
wow.
movie is Zach and Miri Make a Porno because obviously you are incredible in that. So just thank you for what you do and all that good stuff. And Mike, I'm sure you agree as well.
Thank
Brandon. Yeah, man, it's hey Brandon, it's really good to
you.
see
Hi.
you. Nice to meet you. You're from Des Moines, and
Yes.
I'm always mesmerized and curious about this. Did you to see it in person? Did you ever go to the state fair and see the butter cow?
Oh yes, I've been a butter cow or a
You've
butter
been
sculpture. In 2006, I they did a butter sculpture of me. So
yeah.
yeah, no, it's the Iowa State Fair is one of the best, my favorite memories and things to do in Iowa. I don't get there every year, but it's just a kind of a special, magical place for me. I don't know, maybe I don't know if it's for everybody, but I worked at the state fair for 2 summers in high school. Once as a corn dog maker and various corn dog stands around the fair, and also my senior year in high school, I worked for the garbage team and was a garbage man for 10, 12 days, and it was a lot of fun actually.
Wow, you've done it all.
Yeah,
So do you love butter or
I do love butter actually.
Iowa,
I love
Iowa, you love
I love grass fed butter in my coffee.
what are your top three butters?
I don't know. I can't give you any others. Anything else? There's a bunch of other ones out in California that are grass fed. As long as the cows are eating almost exclusively grass, then that butter is good for me to eat because it's got vitamins and minerals in it.
I,
yeah.
I
Happy cows.
love that thinking, and I could talk about butter all day because clearly look at me, but let's talk about what we're here for, and that is
Margarine. Oh no.
yeah. Sorry, right. Out of Order, which, if correct me if I'm wrong, premieres today, correct?
Yeah, we're having a film festival premiere here in Chelsea in New York. Yeah, at the film festival.
So I just, for me, when I watched it, it was such a delight. Really, it was. It was so much fun, and you're so good at just that out of fish out of water type vibe, right?
Thank you. Yeah, yeah. I have because I'm from Iowa and
You just have butter in your veins, right? I got it.
I can't take the butter out of Iowa.
So I would just, it reminds me a lot of movies such as Liar Liar and My Cousin Vinny and that kind of vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that you drew anything from those type of films, or did you find inspiration in a specific actor to make you kind of go where you went?
Just I mean, the original script, when reading it, it felt like that kind of movie, and I love those movies. I grew up on them, and I just kept thinking after each page, of like, oh, this would be so much fun to do this, and what was on the page was great, but I could also see, oh, then I could add this, and this could happen, and my mind was really alive with the creativity of like adding even more possibility to it through improv and further working on the script. So yeah, it was kind of an immediate yes to be a part of it. And I because I've been wanting to do this much comedy for a long time. It's my favorite thing to do as an actor. I don't need to do any more action movies necessarily. I'm happy to do comedy all the time because you don't have to get as sweaty and hurt yourself, and you get to be silly and make people laugh every day. It's an inspiration. All those movies you mentioned and all the other movies of that time. I didn't need any direct inspiration because it was all kind of the energy and the vibe was already very present.
Yeah, you do really well with comedy and humor. Like it seems like it comes really natural to you. In this movie, you play a lawyer who's representing both sides, and it's almost like you're playing two different people. I can almost see it in my mind's eye or whatever. But
Nice.
do you see it as like a character, two different characters, or are you taking on as like a character within a character when you're prepping yourself for it?
He's a character within a character. I mean, John is conscious that he's playing Jack. I mean, maybe sometimes he loses himself in it and forgets, which side of the case he's on or who he is as the stakes arise. But yeah, it was always John playing at who he thought Jack would be as a way to separate himself from John. But also, I think Jack actually thinks that he has to like these are what the cool guys do. This is what is required to be on this level as a lawyer.
It's always the things we do also for the ladies, right? You know what I mean?
Also that, yeah. He missed the mark as far as what she really wanted. She just wanted him to show up on time, to put her first, to not say yes to everyone, and to make some personal boundaries in his life, which he didn't do until, he learns that a little bit at the end.
Which is what every good man should do. Am I wrong?
Absolutely. We got to take responsibility for the things that we bring into our life, the good and the bad sometimes, and stop blaming other people.
Right on, man. I love that. So, you mentioned the past movies, you doing action and stuff. I do want to quickly shout out. I saw Ick in theaters, and I have
Oh, thank you.
absolutely one of the funnest films I've ever seen in a very long time. And if you
Love
haven't
it.
seen it, folks, please go out there. And if you don't mind, I just had to shout this out because it's officially on Amazon and Apple, right?
Yeah. Yes. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah. So you got to check it out, Mike. I know you haven't seen it yet. I know you're gonna nod and say yes, but you haven't seen it, and you got to
Wow.
watch it because if you like this movie, you're gonna love Ick. Ick is absolutely. I don't want to spoil it. Just look it up, Mike.
Okay. And wait, this movie, we out of order, we could actually learn something about how to be a better person. That went over my head. I thought it was just.
I mean, you got to watch. You got to dissect. No, I mean, I think we try to make a journey all the time for the character and what is the arc and what he learns, and I think he does learn to value himself, and that I think he just learns that he can do more than he thinks he can. Jack showed him that he could step into his life more strongly and more fully, and that he was capable of defending, or rather prosecuting, this case against Supergen, where before he would have been like, "Oh, I don't know, I've never really been in court and stood in my own personal power, and it's only through taking on this job because of the woman that he's trying to get back that he's forced into it, and he finds some of that Jack quality is needed in John, not the superficial egomaniac machismo, but like the fact that Jack kind of says what's on his mind, and he can say no, and he can do his own thing and be his own man. And John, had trouble doing that in the past, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a lesson.
It's subtle,
It's subtle, but
mostly a
definitely
comedy.
subtle therapy within the comedy. Speaking
Yeah.
of Supergen, the person that you were kind of up against was played by Brooke Shields,
Yes.
who talk about a woman in the film, obviously very powerful presence, and also I don't know about you, but we were born in the same year. I looked you up, and huge crush from Blue Lagoon on Miss Shields. Am I right or am I wrong?
I was a little bit sheltered, so I didn't I
Yeah.
didn't become aware of that until a little bit later. But yes, rightfully so.
You two guys are getting better.
Beautiful and talented and wonderfully warm, incredible person.
There was too much butter to be paying attention
That's
to
right.
such things.
Too much Iowa goodness.
We do got to wrap up here, but before we wrap up, can you tell our audience anything how they can watch Out of Order or anything like that?
I mean, you come to Chelsea, the Regal Union Square tonight. Get a ticket, one night only, and then beyond that, with success. I mean, hearing a lot of great things from people who've seen the movie, and maybe we'll get this fun movie sold, and then it'll be out there for everybody to see, along with Ick.
Yes, 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 yes. Go check all that stuff out. And if nobody buys the movie, I heard Mike would buy the movie. So there you go.
Yeah, yeah. I'll pull out my 401k just for this. Yeah, yeah. Right on.
Thank you so much, Brandon. Really, it's been an honor and a pleasure to speak to you. Mike, I'm sure you agree. And everybody, go check out all this great work that this beautiful man has done. And we will see you guys all next week. Thank you.